Welcome back to HBRV Lifestyle. This is your honey badger, John, talking about River Ranch fifth wheels today. I'm going to give you the most brutally honest review on this coach, so you might want to stick around through the whole video so you can get every single piece of knowledge that I'm passing on to you. Once again, I ask that if you do enjoy this video and to spread the word, please at the end or towards the middle, give it a like and then subscribe to the channel. We're looking for some help. We're trying to get to 150 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now we sit at 78 as of the time of this video. If you're one of the 15,000 people that do watch my videos, you probably recognize that this is actually old footage of a river ranch that I actually had to recycle due to my phone not working today. So let's be brutal. This unit just does not do it for me. There are a lot of good things and there are a lot of very negative things. So as per previous videos, let's start with the negative. The negative is that if you're older, and what I mean by older is I mean if you're 55 years old plus, your knees are starting to hurt, or you're like my wife where her hip is starting to go out, this is not the unit for you. Getting in and out of those steps is even hard for me and my knee, and I'm 37 years old. It's really steep, and that first and second step just into the unit and out of the unit are at a different angle than the actual solid step they put on the fifth wheel. The second thing I'd like to go over on it is that both floor plans, there's only two floor plans, and those two floor plans is a rear lounge and a mid bunk, and there is not a lot separating the two. The one things that are separated obviously is in the 390 RL you get a nice big bathroom, but it's almost impossible to squeeze around the king size bed. While if you go to the 392 mid bunk, you get a smaller bathroom and you lose the big pantry. The third thing that I would, if I have to be practical, is that the basement storage has no lighting at all. I mean, what does it take? What is it gonna take for fifth wheel manufacturers to put lighting in the basement storage? Whether it's the pass-through up front, which is your traditional fifth wheel, or this River Ranch line. Now I get it. There is some lights in the basement, but you could put probably 5 or 6 lights so that way, and I'm talking about 5 or 6 lights per section, because even with the basement storage, there's 2 separate sections to the basement storage on both floor plans. So why can't you just put more lighting in there, guys? It's not that difficult. As I say in other videos, just add a solar panel, add a little trickle charger if you have to, if you're worried about the batteries going dead. Or maybe make them touchscreen or make them all run on one switch. I mean, I know that it's not practical, but for someone that camps or wants to full time, that is the ultimate thing someone's looking for. Sorry, I've had allergies today. So let's go over some of the good things. Let me go over that this basement air conditioning I have always been a fan of. I've been a fan of it with Winnebago motorhomes, with your adventure line back in the early to late 2000s. I was a fan of it with Alpha Sia. It is a fabulous idea. Whoever tells you that this basement air conditioner doesn't work well, there's a problem with their electricity let me rephrase that. There's a problem with the source of electricity they're getting. And what do I mean by that? Well, just because you're plugged into a 50 amp pole at a campground or at a full timers area doesn't mean you're getting 50 amps into the coach. Ran into it too many times. Now, I sold 5 of these prior to no longer working at Beaumont RV, and neither of those customers ever called during the heat of summer and said that their air conditioner doesn't work. Partially because they have the correct current going into the unit to power that climate controlled 2-ton basement air conditioner. And if you actually take a look, if you go walk into one of these, wherever you may live, you're going to see that there isn't that much height inside the unit. So the slide outs are not as tall, the unit's not as tall interior wise. So it'll be like a big freezer if you turn that thing on. The other thing that I'm very happy about, and I'm just always ecstatic about, is the hydraulic leveling system. They're not using this electric stuff, they're using hydraulics. I love it. Hydraulics to me are the way to go with a leveling system. Easier to reset, easier to troubleshoot. Yeah, pain in the butt when it comes to hydraulic fluid and leaks and things of that nature. But how many times do you really use it? If you're going to park it full time in one spot, you're going to level it one time and one time only. If you're a camper, mostly like myself and my family, you're only going to use it 5 to 6 times a year. So just keep that in mind when you hear objections or bad reviews about hydraulics. And the last real positive thing I'm going to say about this is it's actually going to be about the manufacturer. I am a big fan of Palomino RV. Their Columbus line is awesome. Let me be politically correct here. Destination trailers are amazing. But at the end of the day, this manufacturer is going to get this right. They're going to hear my review because they probably are going to listen to it. And they're going to listen to a lot of customers at shows across the country. And they're going to find out and tune this thing in. Because it has the potential, and this company, this manufacturer, has the potential of being the #1 fifth wheel sold in America. They have the right ideas. Yeah, it might be cookie cutter ideas, but they have the right ideas and have full timers in mind when they're building them. Now, what I am going to do is in the top right and left hand corners, I'm going to put the rear lounge in the top left and the mid bunk in the top right, and those are the walkthrough videos. You'll hear a lot of positivity from me. I'm always positive during my walkthrough videos, then brutally honest afterward. So hope you enjoyed. Honey Badger out. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year.